Is there such thing as a favorite floor cleaner, or is it the favorite floor cleaning technique? Great question. There's a house cleaner that called in and asked this.
Hi, Angela. I am calling from Wisconsin. And when we are wiping up floors or cleaning floors, we use our mop, our microfiber mop. And what we use is distilled water. And then sometimes we have product that we clean with the microfiber, but when it's humid out, it takes forever for the floor to dry. We sometimes use a fan, but I would like to know what your favorite floor cleaner is all around, even for vinyl, for wood, any type of floor like that. What would be the best one? Some of the floors, the wood floors, are old and they don't have a polish on them, so we don't know what to do. We're kind of at a place where we don't know what to do, so we thought we'd ask you, could you please inform us what you think would be the best type of floor cleaner? Thank you.
All right, so before we talk about my favorite cleaning solutions, products, mops, or flooring types, let's address the question that popped up real quick for me, which is the floors not drying quick enough. If you have floors that are not drying quickly enough, chances are there's too much water on the floor. So we want to put a whole lot less water on the floor. That way they will dry quicker. The next thing that jumped out at me is that the hardwood floors are not shining. Okay, so we need to reset the expectations on that. If you are going into a home and they have 30-year-old hardwood flooring, it's never going to be as shiny as it was the day that the homeowners took ownership of the home. And so they're going to have to hire a refinisher to come in and sand the floors down and repolish them and refinish them and seal them so that they are now shiny again and they look great. Our only job, and this is where the realistic expectations come in, is that we will clean the floors. And so with the floor cleaning, it's going to be a damp microfiber cloth. That's it. And it sounds like you're already using the right kind of mop. So back to your question, what is my favorite floor cleaning? It is going to be, what type of floor is it? So if we're cleaning ceramic tile, that's going to be different than if we're cleaning hardwood floor. But for the most part, if there's one type of mop and I can use it on the most majority of flooring, what's that going to be? For me, that's going to be the Bissell steamer, and I will leave links in the show notes so you can see what this is. This is a steamer head. It comes with a pole, and these fit inside the cleaning caddy. It's super easy to carry. And then also a handheld steamer head, which can be used also for cleaning grout in the showers, cleaning around the drain pipes. It can be used for cleaning different areas of the floor or the inside of the stove or the oven or the refrigerator or freezer or whatever. It's got a lot of uses and it uses zero chemicals at all. So I love it for that reason. All right, so back to our mop head. This is a microfiber mop pad that just fits on here. It is reusable and washable. So we vacuum the floor, we get up all the hair, and when we use this, we don't use any cleaning chemicals whatsoever, just a damp steamer, okay? And we do use the steam from the steamer on a ceramic tile floor. This allows us to pick up things like hairspray and gunk and facial creams that have dropped on the floor or whatever it is that happens in the bathroom floor. We can pick that up with our microfiber mop head, okay? The next thing that I like to do is use this as a regular mop. So there's no steam whatsoever on a regular hardwood floor or vinyl. The reason that we don't use the steam for regular cleaning on the hardwood floors and the vinyl is that when it gets in the seams, it can pick up the glue that's in the seams that seamed them together. And so what happens is it can start to lift. So you want to use it as infrequently as possible. Although, if you have dog slobber or ground in food or something and it just won't come up no other way, you can hit it with just a little bit of steam, go quickly on it, and it will remove that, and now you're good to go. And just use it on those necessary spots. For the rest of the floor, you're going to use it just as a damp microfiber mop. Now you say, how do I get this just to be a damp microfiber mop? Where's the mop bucket? So there's no mop bucket, okay? We're not using a spray, we're not using a mop bucket. What we're doing is we're pre-wetting our mop heads. And how we do that is I have a shoebox that has an airtight lid. And we have all of our mop heads inside here. And I love this method for this reason. This is kind of like what professionals use for commercial cleaning, but this is kind of a step down and is great for most homes. So what we're going to do is we're going to pre-wet these and we're just going to take the box with us and this becomes our mop bucket. So it's super awesome for this reason. There's no water to dump out at the end of the cleaning. There's no mop that we're going to be dipping inside to try to wash it out. And then there's no smearing of dirty water around the floor. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a cup. This is a measuring cup that holds 2 cups of water. So we're going to take one of these, which is 2 cups of water. We're going to pour it inside our mop bucket. Then we're going to fill it up again. And on the second time, we're going to add 1 drop of Castile soap. This is South Suds. 1 drop of Castile soap. On a pH scale, this is a number 11. We're going to dilute it by using only 1 drop. 1 drop of South Suds to our neutral cleaning solution. Then we're going to pour it inside our bucket. And this is our bucket of microfiber mop heads. And we're just going to dump it upside down and do this a couple of times. And then we're going to leave it and we're going to let the microfiber absorb all the water. So we've got 4 cups of water in here. Microfiber holds up to 7 times its weight in water. So when you go to clean a house, you're going to pick up your bucket and all the water is going to be gone. Well, it's not gone, it's inside your microfiber mop heads. So when you go to mop a hardwood floor, there's nothing to rinse up. After your floor has been swept or vacuumed, we're going to go over it now with a damp microfiber mop. And as soon as you go over the top of it, it's going to almost be dry because our microfiber mop head is just damp, right? It's not wet. It's not soggy. There's nothing to wring out. It's just damp. So you're going to go as far as you can with your 1 microfiber mop head. When you're done and it's dirty and it's dried out, you're going to just take it by the tab and you're going to peel it off. And this goes inside your bucket where you're going to wash this now because it's reusable and these are machine washable. So that is my technique. That is my solution. That is my favorite cleaning process and the one tool that I can use to clean the majority of the floors that I'm cleaning. And I will preface this by saying I live in North Carolina and the majority of the homes where I live average between 3,000 to 6,000 square feet. So those are the homes. This particular bucket with this number of the mop heads will do the job for where I live. Alrighty, I hope that helps. If it does, give us a thumbs up. If you got questions or comments, those go in the notes below. And until we meet again, leave the world a cleaner place than when you found it.